I mean, yeah, like, I've always wanted to, man, but you know, like, my mind just doesn't work like that. It's like, it's never gonna work like that. Like, you and me both know that, you know?
Oh my god.
Well, you can, and I'll tell you why. It's a little thing called neuroplasticity, and it's been around forever, this study about how adaptable your brain is, especially after the age of 25. It's really kind of like a mid-20s thing, like, to be more specific, you know, I guess technically 23 to 27. It's really up to your own biological makeup. Well, what is neuroplasticity? Neuroplasticity is the study of your brain's ability to adapt to its environment. You see, Joshua Goh and Denise Park of University of Illinois and Texas, respectively, actually did a whole bunch of research on neuroplasticity. And what they found out is, like, after 25, your brain kind of starts growing and it'll start to degrade, and things will happen, like you'll start getting you know, weak connections in the back of your brain when it comes to your white matter, and your neural connections will actually start to separate a little bit in the posterior part of your mind. But as that's happening in the posterior part of your brain that kind of controls, you know, I guess, you know, sight, taste, emotion, things of that nature starts to degrade, the prefrontal cortex will actually start to adapt. And it doesn't necessarily get physically stronger, but the connections grow. And they actually did MRI scans and everything over a long period of time. They did, and so did people at the University of Barcelona. And what they ended up finding out was this really, really cool thing. Your brain actually becomes more active as you age. The weaker it gets, the more it degrades, the more active it is, as long as you use it. Just like anything else, just like any other muscle in your body. If you don't use it, you'll lose it. And that explains how things like dementia and Alzheimer's come about. You just have to keep exercising your mind. So you may be asking, how do you do this? How do you actually take advantage of the adaptability of your mind? How can you use neuroplasticity for its greatest potential? And how can you get anything you want done, even if you don't think that you're mentally there right now, whether that be doing ridiculous math problems or remembering information a year or even a week after it happens? Because if you're like some people, you probably don't even remember what you ate this morning for breakfast. Are you ready for the secret? Are you ready for this huge breakthrough? I'm about to tell it to you in 3, 2, 1. Just do it. Yeah, it's really simple. The same way how if you're really bad at running, all you have to do is continue to practice running. Or if you're pretty bad at push-ups, all you need to do is practice push-ups. It's the same thing. If you don't remember what you ate this morning for breakfast and you'd like to, then just keep trying to remember what you ate this morning for breakfast. Or the next morning do the same thing. And then the next morning do the same thing. And over time, you'll find that it's a lot easier. And the same way that your muscles, your physical muscles from the neck down, take a lot of nutrients in order to build and grow, well, your mind is no different. You have to give it the right nutrients. So that's all it is. Rest, exercise, nutrients. Simple. Just do it. Well, what type of foods are actually good for me to eat? Vegetables, more specifically things like broccoli and cauliflower, which are really high in choline, which is known for its actual role in the brain developmental stage in the early parts of life. Or things like celery, which is really high in luteolin. Luteolin is kind of like a natural inflammatory for your brain, which is the #1 cause of brain degradation in the first place. Other than that, you may want to try to eat more foods that are high in antioxidants and magnesium, because magnesium is what's responsible for sending receptor signals from one side of the brain to the other, and antioxidants just help the degradation of cells slow down altogether, all over the body. Oh, and quickly, before I forget, there's actually a whole bunch of websites that you can go on to that help you not only find the actual, I guess, quote unquote age of your brain, but they also help you to cultivate and make it stronger in the way that you see fit. You know, sites like Brain Age and Lumosity. If you'd like to find out more about the research that John Goh and Denise Park partook in, or read more about some healthy foods that you could eat in order to promote brain growth, then just go ahead and click on the links that I left in the description box below. And if you like this video, please subscribe, like, comment, or share. And if you're already a subscriber, well, thanks for coming back.